Serb police force utilized teardrop gas to precise thousands of protesters hard to siege the accommodation of CEO Aleksandar Vucic in Belgrade. The protesters, who are needing more print liberty and complementary elections, shouted, "Abandon!" But Mr. Vucic rejected to bow to the blood pressure. Proverb, I am not frightened. The opposition has been production substantially peace election meetings for weeks. But tensions escalated on Saturday while crowds stormed the country TV plant. Mr. Vucic is a reformed excess nationalist who now wishes to conduct Serbia in the Europe Association. Revolt police force fired teardrop gas at the crowds who had collected external the president accommodation in the equity lot in the mob blew whistles and shouted, "He is completed." How was the motto? The motto of the motion, how overthrown Slobodan Milosevic in October 2000. Milosevic was CEO of Serbia and after Yugoslavia for the last's forcible breakdown up in the 1990s. His by the government located harsh curbs on freelance print. In 2001, he was passed to the Hague two-person test on war crimes extortion at the World Penal Court for the ex-Yugoslavia. He was found corpse in his cage in 2006, his test could be finished. Address the applauding crowds on Saturday, opposition militant Borko Stefanovic told, "We shall go on the siege of the chairmanship and we will not keep before our demands are met or except we get company guarantees how our demands will be welcomed." The outcry was organized as CEO Vucic was given a televised address of within his accommodation on Saturday's abuse. Serbia is a more democratic nation, a nation of law and procedure, and Serbia will aware how to answer, the CEO told, brand the protesters Nazi, hooligans and thievish. They believe they include the order, 1,000 of them, to define the destiny of the nation, Mr. Vucic added, perhaps underestimating the quantity of protesters implicated. Following the CEO's address, crowds of human beings marched of the accommodation to the town's major police force plant, needing how the human beings who were detained at the Wireless TV of Serbia, RTS, house on Saturday overnight be liberated. One day they arriving, they were once again blocked in a stay-off in revolt police force external the frontline doorway of the plant. In November recent year, Mr. Stefanovic, lead of the Serb leftward, was beaten up and leftward subconscious by a team of youthful men in black clothes. Images of his blood-stained person and clothing sparked wave propagation of protests in Belgrade. Opposition leaders accused CEO Vucic for the attacks, and charged him of earning behind an imperious styling of guideline resembling of the Milosevic epoch. Critics as well charged the CEO of resurgent nationalism and loath speaking in the nation. Currently, one of the largest visible figures in the opposition outcry motion is Boško Obradović, the lead of the excess order wing side Dveri. He was amongst those who held the social announcer RTS's house on Saturday on to Balkan understanding, was constructively drawn out of the house by police force commanders. "We aren't request for lot," Mr. Obradović claimed at the plant. An instant speak in involvement of a member of the organizers of the protests, not of political community. Mr. Vucic has named Mr. Obradović a Nazi.